Hey y'all, we're gonna get us a reading for the sign of Pisces. As you know, I've already began my pre-shuffle before I press the record button, so I'm gonna cut the deck and we're gonna get into it with the main energy for the sign of Pisces. Now Pisces, baby, bottom of the deck is conflict, right? So somebody got some type of hostility, some type of aggression. It's typical. This has something to do with karma. A big change taking place, a turn of events, an unexpected change, yet it was something that was fated. Yep. And somebody, again, it's some type of conflict. It's creating conflict for an individual. Somebody might even have some type of hostility they want to display towards you. Okay, so first card out, we got ritual, right? So it seems like somebody had some type of strict rules that they was following, you know what I mean, in order to receive a desired result is what it is. When it comes to this ritual, somebody may have been burning some type of candles or something like that. We have a commitment. So off top, that commitment, you know, it can speak of a relationship. You know, so somebody may have been doing some work on a relationship, on you, you know what I mean? But what this is really giving me is that you have somebody who is trying to bind themselves, you know, to an empress or something like that. You know, they wanted to create some type of connection. Somebody did some type of strong work, though, this ritual. Yeah, okay, so you have achievements here. And work, labor, and efforts. Okay, so somebody wanted to bind themselves to your achievements is what it is when it comes to your forward movement. It's something about your authority, and your ability to integrate. Yeah, crown chakra energy. And when it comes to your work, labor, and efforts, getting the things that are just to you. Yeah, something about the scales balancing out and you receiving a harvest for, you know, the work that you have been putting in. Yeah, and you got somebody who feels as if it's unfair because they're having delays, especially when it comes to, you know, fertility is what I'm hearing. And what I mean by fertility is like their ability to get things to grow, their ability to implant things, protect them, grow them until it's time to, you know, produce. Yeah. So you got a divine masculine here. Somebody could have been working with a divine masculine. Okay, so for some of you guys, you know, you may be this divine masculine who's putting in this work to get these achievements when it comes to this commitment, you know, on a consistent basis, right? But somebody may have also been, you know, putting in work, labor, and efforts because they want the type of partner that you're coming to. They want the type of connection. They want like the... It's like the results, like you do the work but they get the reward type energy. But again, it's some type of conflict because again, they're not doing the work. They're more so trying to bind themselves to other individuals who are doing the work. Give me more with this. See, you have manipulation here, and that's what I'm saying. Because even with this may be, you know, a magician energy that's doing this, that is more so cloaking themselves in some type of divine masculine energy so that they can manipulate a situation. Somebody may have wanted to manipulate another person as well, too. It's something about somebody surrendering, like, their control. Give me more with this. You got conflict and blocked. No access. So it's something about, again, this manipulation behind the scenes, which is being blocked. Yeah. With that crown chakra energy, somebody wanted a person to more so be like delusional. It's like being an illusion, like, you know, like because it's like confusion. It's like mindful, you know, a lack of clarity, but it has a lot to do with your perception. You seeing something knowing that it's not what you think that it should be, but still involving yourself in it, still giving to it, still feeding it. Give me more of this blocked energy. What we blocking? So, okay, somebody being jealous and envious about your movements, your travel. This turn of events. This is a really toxic person, though, you know, when it comes to this jealousy and envy. Like, somebody really just feel a certain type of way towards you, and then they want what you have as well, too. Yeah, look, it's something about a change that has taken place with you. Healer. Okay, so you may have stepped into, like, you know, some type of spiritual setting or something like that. This healer is making me feel like, again, you have some type of healing capabilities, but you have also healed, you know, yourself. Look, it's some type of voodoo somebody was doing, again, when it comes to this imprisonment and your roads being blocked off, things ending. So somebody was able to cause some type of restrictions for you in the past, when it came to this ritual. But again, something has changed. Yeah, it's something about somebody's ability to isolate you. It has a lot to do with, you know, again, these hidden motives, these intentions that an individual had for you. Somebody wanted you to work harder. Look, you got concern. Not a concern. Because, again, if they know that you're actually moving forward and you're actually achieving things, then something has changed when it came to this connection. Something has changed when it came to whatever harmonious energy, you know, that an individual was trying to line yourself up with. It's giving me like somebody tried to get in on your time span, because it's showing me like, you know, the infinity sign, the number 8, that figure. It's showing me like that, and it's like you on your path, but then you got somebody else who tried to jump in. So now it's like you know what I mean? They tried to tie themselves to you. But again, now even with that path, it's giving me more so being karmic, because that popped apart, and it's yeah, somebody they concerned about whatever it is that they did, though. Yeah, somebody may even be concerned about, you know, your change when it comes to lovers. It's making me feel like your status is different. Like maybe you're not even dating the same people, or you know what I mean? You see, you got house energy here. So it's something about, you know, a judgment call when it comes to an individual's foundation. Somebody may be concerned about their actual home. Somebody might be concerned about you buying a house, buying some type of land or something like that. Yeah, bondage. Give me more with this. Because again, this individual is still under judgment due to their foundation. Right. See, you got a thief. Ice Queen. Message of concern. So when it comes to this work, labor, and efforts that somebody was putting in order to get this forward movement, somebody may have, for one, received some type of messaging or lettering, you know, when it comes to some type of legal paperwork, like having to show up in court or something. But this is also making me feel like, you know, when it comes to somebody's mind, like their epiphanies, different things like that, it's some type of delays when it comes to this work. And somebody is receiving messages, you know, mentally. Yeah, no. Ice Queen energy. That's Queen of Swords. So, you know, the Queen of Swords is, I'm hearing something about somebody being a masculine, feminine. So it might be a feminine energy here that's masking herself as a masculine, a divine masculine or something like that. There's some shape-shifting shit. But this Queen of Swords is a thief. This Queen of Swords knows something about some type of, I'm hearing a lot, like something with some mental magic when it comes to this spiritual wisdom or something like that. Some type of teachings. Yeah, something was taught to this bitch. when it comes to manipulating somebody into giving them something so they can take it, or manipulating somebody's perception or something. Yeah, so when it comes to this harmonious energy, this kindred energy, somebody know how to steal somebody's pathways or something like that, or they thought they did, you know. You got a boss energy here, King of Wands energy, where it's been a sudden change, and they don't have access. Yeah, and somebody feels a certain type of way, again, with that jealousy and that envy. A Queen of Swords may have taken something from a King of Wands as well, too. May have manipulated. Yeah. Okay, so give me more. You got pathway. See, somebody is jealous when it comes to your pathway. This King of Wands energy. And that Queen of Swords as well, too. It's giving me that you may have gained mental clarity about, you know what I mean, these individuals trying to take something when it comes to your pathway, cause restrictions, you know, when it comes to your ability to travel. Understand that your travel is not only going to be physical, it's also going to be spiritual via like your communication, your intuition, your ability to tap in, to understand, to guide, to heal. Okay, so somebody is really jealous of your strength, though. It's something about you being, you know, a strong leader, a very brave leader. Something about, you know, your influence as well, too. What's going on with this pathway? You got an entity attachment. So with this entity attachment, this speaks of something ending. You know, an entity attachment is like a negative energy, you know, which attaches itself to a human. So it's making me feel like it's something about you being able to maneuver in something with an entity. Look, abandonment. That's what I'm saying. You were able to end something. Disconnect yourself from some type of energy. Unhex yourself. Uncurse yourself. Yeah, something transitioned, something changed into something else when it came to this entity attachment, though. So this change was you actually abandoning a situation, leaving it behind, though. That's what caused the turn of events. That's what caused the circumstances to flip. It's something about karma, and it's something about life cycles. Again, remember I said that figure eight. You had done something for a long enough fucking time. Before that shit snapped apart and that spiral came, you was actually able to elevate. Because before you being able to elevate, you was just, you know what I mean? It was, again, a loop, a cycle. See? And now somebody is concerned because it's some type of false information or false statements or something like that somebody made when it came to some secrets about a house. Or, you know, again, some type of, it's some type of inner knowing. You got faith, child, rising star, karmic masculine. So, for one, it may have been a karmic masculine that tried to pair up with a rising star in order to have a child, you know, to renew some type of faith or something like that. You know, it's something about like an energetic deposit, right? But somebody may have also lied or renewed something when it comes to a house or something like that. You know, like still including you in on something that you have nothing to do with. Either way it go, baby, with this abandonment, you left something behind, you know. And again, somebody is concerned about these lies. They concerned about whatever documents, info, statement. Because this karmic masculine is under judgment. Especially when it comes to their foundation, their achievements, the work that they have been doing. Yeah. And see, with this message of concern in your forward movement, you know, this karmic masculine is being made aware of the fact that you were still able to balance something out with that temperance energy. Divine timing. It's something about you learning to be sensible. Again, you actually taking the time to heal. This rising star energy speaks of somebody who's, you know, on the rise, physically, spiritually, financially, you know, when it comes to like your recognition, you know, all of it, the work that you putting in. And it seems as if you have some type of new beginning. These people know that you have a new beginning as well, too. This Queen of Swords, this masculine and feminine. It's making me feel like people were intertwining their energy and using each, like, it's strange. It's strange. It was some manipulation either way it go. Yeah, somebody was trying to take your faith. Disrupt your confidence is what it is over time. You got a relationship and a priest here. Okay. Yeah, somebody wanted to take your confidence, though, is what it is. It's something about blocking your access to an individual. It may have been, you know, this King of Wands. Something got chaotic for. Somebody may have attached the entity, tried to attach it to you, but ended up attaching it to them. Therefore, if you connected to them, still being able to get a hold of you. It's something about, you know, something being hidden behind the scenes. So, again, somebody may have hidden a child. This Ice Queen energy knew this. And tried to manipulate this thief in order to, again, affect your faith, affect your beliefs. Yeah, it's a whole lot of bullshit. See, this King of Wands energy is making me feel like they wanted some type of priesthood, some type of spiritual rank or something like that. Definitely like to be presented as some type of leader, like a go-to person. Yeah, but see, the path that they chose actually got them an entity attachment. It's something about some type of relationship or something like that. When it came to, again, somebody being able to present as a divine masculine, maybe they had to submit to some type of possessions or something like that, like allow their body to be used. You got courthouse. So again, with this judgment call, yeah, this courthouse energy speaks of legal issues. So again, this is making me feel like spiritual court as well too. Some type of judgment. Yeah. Something ended with this entity though, with this judgment. Because again, it's something about you having the spiritual wisdom that you needed. Especially when it comes to tradition or something like that. Like you actually ate a future. I heard married to the game. You know, it's something that you fully committed to. Again, and when it comes to this Hierophant energy, like you got some type of spiritual rank. Yeah, you got rich girl, poverty, please help. Single, sexy, successful, obsession. So it seems like it's a Queen of Pentacles, right? That needs some type of help. Somebody who's usually stable, whose stability is being thrown off. Somebody got to release something when it comes to the way that the situation has been going over time. And with this Queen of Wands, it's a Queen of Wands that's obsessed. It's something with somebody being obsessed with taking some type of unfair action. Yeah. See? We got communication right here. Somebody want to have a conversation about moving forward or even gain some type of clarity with this highly intuitive person. That may very well be you. This is definitely somebody from your South Node energy. Yeah. Maybe you can feel something about somebody coming. It's something where you already just know. You got a third party here with transition, enamor, and confusion. Yeah, so somebody is confused, you know, because there was an illusion when it comes to this enamor. It's something about somebody being filled with love, you know, or being filled, you know what I'm... Hey, so that's what's confusing them. They're confused by how something ended, something transitioned, and it's like a new beginning. You know, you still filled with love. You still filled with joy. You know, it's something about you still being inspirational, even when it came to some type of transition, something being illuminated about an ending or something being laid to rest with a third party energy. It got a whole lot to do with lies, like perception. You know, it's really giving me, baby, somebody wanted you to be affected by some shit that you absolutely do not give a fuck about. But you got a whole lot of people in your energy that want you to feel a certain type of way. Okay, so what's this? You got trusted here. So again, you may have left the situation behind and somebody lied or something when it came to some type of paperwork. Okay, so when you abandoned a situation, something changed when it came to the validation as well, too, of an emperor or something like that, a masculine who you was in some type of connection with, even if it's Miss Burley, you know what I mean? Shit, yeah, somebody was masculine. And now, again, like I said, they're concerned about these lies, this falsified info and all the rest of that they gave. Because with this starseed in the reverse, somebody is not a child of the cosmos at all. They're very much fucking karmic. That's the only thing that they achieved, was placing a foundation under judgment. So yeah, it's something about, again, you having a validation, right? Bondage. See, somebody is bound to some type of karmic lifestyle that they involved themselves in. Yeah, it has a lot to do with the choices that they made. Somebody continuously did something in excess, you know, instead of healing. They bound themselves to some type of addictions. Look. And it's something about, you know, again, you healing and actually appearing very confident, very attractive. Yeah. And it's something about, again, this new beginning, this child, like, it's making me feel like the person that you come across actually gonna have some type of real spiritual rank. It's like, but that may be the confusion, because it's something about somebody pretending to be something that they ended up not being, then somebody showing up and actually being that, but now you looking at them because you already, some of them pretended pretty good. Then, and it came out again, baby. It came out again. Okay, so also understand as well, with this new beginning, it's something about you being very prosperous, having some type of financial independence, being very abundant, this homemaker energy, able to take care of yourself, able to take care of all the things that you are responsible for, and you do it like you give a fuck, because you indeed actually do. It's something about this Queen of Pentacles as well, too, needing help when it comes to this priest about this relationship. Yeah, something turned when it came to somebody's faith. An individual may be in poverty or something like that as well, too. But it has a lot to do with this manipulative energy. Somebody has to release something that they took. And again, that was unexpected, because now it's affecting their stability. It's affecting their finances. Give me more with this, please. Help with what? Protection. So somebody might be going to a priest in order to get some type of protection. Yeah, this got something to do with a sacrifice or something like that. Again, with the jealousy and the envy of the pathway. And some type of relationship. There's some jumping around ass energy, I'll tell you that. Yeah, so somebody needs some type of, give me more with this. You got divinity. Again, with the conversation, look, and the confusing. Somebody is confused about some type of conversation about somebody's divinity, their path, what they actually destined to do. It's also something about your ability to, like with divination, these different gifts. Like, it's something about this halo, you know, where you actually come from, your authentic energy, what's just, fairness, cause and effect. Truth, wisdom of a situation. Somebody want to talk about this forward movement. how to regain control of a situation, because again, they're confused because they was living in an illusion, and the illusion done shattered. This shit done ended. Yeah. And you got occupation here. So it's something about somebody's title or position, again with the authority moving forward. And you got divination here, again with the 77. It's something with somebody being aligned, you know what I mean, when it comes to this ability to divinate, baby. I don't know what exactly it is that you're doing with these spiritual gifts. She got a crystal ball, she got cards, she got all type of shit, you know what I mean. And something with somebody being able to see. Yeah. And you got health concern here. It might be some type of health concern when it comes to an emperor, somebody's father figure, or this masculine, this dominating masculine. Yeah, you have imprisonment, abuse. Okay. So somebody is trying to unfairly bind somebody. Cause destruction, a sudden change to this unbothered energy. It got a lot to do with you being cool with being in isolation. Actual money, mentally, emotionally unstable. See, somebody want to cause some type of defects when it comes to your stability. It ain't funny, but I'm only laughing because it's like somebody want to have a conversation with a reader, you know, about some type of abuse. Again, this isolation, whatever these intentions was. Because when it comes to, again, somebody's divinity, they having some type of health concerns. Somebody might be confused by some type of results or something like that that they get while they locked up as well, too. You got a nice guy energy here. With thoughts of unexpected money when it came to, you know, some type of ancestors. But you got a Jezebel that was giving a false narrative about somebody moving on when it came to a family. Indeed, you was choosing self-love, which is how you grew to be this divine feminine energy. And you actually surprising somebody with this bliss, this love, this joy, this upbeat energy that you manifesting. Yeah. Because, see, somebody was expecting your energy to be thrown off. They was expecting you to be obsessive. They was expecting you to fall victim to this manipulation that they was throwing at you. But then they fucked around and found out that you was an earth angel. And also, let's get it understood that that energy definitely going back somewhere. That's that protection that they looking for. Somebody want protection for the shit that they did. You may have blocked off as well too this masculine energy in order to protect your pathway. What's going on with this mature man? Poverty, please help, protection. Mature man, you got abundance sideways and lust. Karmic film. Somebody may have been jealous of the way, you know, a relationship was going with a mature man as well, too. Somebody may have tried to sacrifice a mature man for their protection. Yeah, somebody is under judgment, though. Operating in this lustful energy right here. It's something with some type of toxicity, some type of bondage as well too. That incubus succubus energy. Somebody was super hypersexual. Mature man that has some type of spiritual wisdom when it came to protection from a sacrifice. But again, it was a turn of events when it comes to this Queen of Pentacles energy. Because this Queen of Wands took some type of action to place somebody in bondage when it comes to this Starseed energy in the reverse. Look. And some type of authority. Somebody, it's giving me that motherfuckers was throwing shit at you and it ain't, they throwing shit at each other now. Because again, it's something about, you know, you having validation when it comes to your abundance, your ability to produce, your ability to grow. Again, with this strength, this influence that you have. Somebody lied saying that you weren't who you were and that they were who you were. Again, with that swapping shit. What's going on with this abundance? Yep. Transitioning. You see the way it came out damn near in the reverse. Go ahead. Give me another one. Divine Femme. See, they don't want this shit to come out the way it's coming out. See, bottom of the deck, that animosity, that jealousy. Motherfucker really feel a certain type of way because ain't shit ending when it comes to your stability. Somebody is too focused on what you got going on, and that's what's being illuminated. That they bound to the action that they took in order to present themselves as, you know, this Queen of Pentacles type energy, and now they need help because they not protected when it comes to this mature man that they was freaking on. Divine Femme, something is not ending because you're divine. Again, High Priestess energy. Look, moving on to a divine connection as well too. That kindred energy. Yeah, you actually healed. Somebody can't say something because you actually healed, or they can't do nothing. They can't shit, nothing. Look, occupation and endings. Endings. Karma, divination, a reader telling somebody that they getting karma for whatever type of blockages or whatever this is that this person done put up. Again, karma for taking like a horrible leap of faith. You got unexpected money when it comes to an occupation. Somebody receiving some type of look. Ancestors, that's what I'm saying. Healer, baby, please. It's something about you having your people with you, and it's just as simple as that. Look, veiled, highly intuitive person, super gifted. Yeah, they was trying to bind you. Somebody was trying to be unfair. You know it, though. You know about some type of toxic ways. You familiar with that South Node energy. This, I don't, okay. And you got bliss here. Complete happiness when it comes to this ascendant. So somebody knew that, your ancestors knew that you would be completely fulfilled once you release whatever little BS, you know what I mean? Because, yeah, no, it was definitely bullshit. Definitely bullshit. Give me more on this Divine Femme energy. Love spell, soulmate, opposition. See? This Queen of Wands did some type of love spell or something like that. It had a lot to do with some type of soulmate connection. Somebody wanted you to sacrifice some type of divine contract. Which would influence you to be in poverty, in lack. You know, again, yeah. It's something about some type of insecurities or even being like a weak leader or something like that. Interesting. Yeah, something changed though. It's something about an inner knowing about this manipulation when it comes to this energy. 12 twice. It's something with these lies, yeah. And even with this opposition energy, again, a turn of events when it comes to this opposition and the influence that they had. Twin flame. Protection, twin flame. Distant future. So it's something about some type of motives or something like that. Because it's like coming up, it's some type of isolation for Emperor when it comes to this twin flame dynamic. Because again, It's something with, you know, them being easily influenced to be an opposition, cause some type of restrictions or blockages, you know, for this soulmate energy. Again, along this pathway, it's something about somebody's perception, lies, different things, manipulation, somebody being bound by the things that they said, the way that they saw things. It's also something about somebody speaking too quickly, not even fully understanding or knowing what the fuck they talking about, but still acting with confidence. Ancestors. Imprisonment. Again, with the unfair imprisonment. It's something about somebody's ancestors seeing something coming up. Again, when it comes to this twin. Somebody may have... Maybe you were removed from an individual because they were going to hurt you. When it came to this manipulation with this love spell, it was somebody was gonna flash out on your ass. They was gonna react. They was gonna do something to you. Definitely gonna do something to you. And it's like a blackout type energy. And your ancestors like, hell no. What's going on with this imprisonment? Community. Give me more with this community energy. Highlands. Okay. So something is locked in, baby, when it comes to you and this community energy. It's something about, you know, people being in agreement. Something is not ending with this perception, the way that you are viewed. Again, with this highly intuitive person, divine fan, veiled love spell. It's something about you having some type of inner knowing about something that was covered, that was veiled, something that was unjust when it came to this love spell, this manipulation of energy over time. The way a situation went over time. It's like I know, because it's like I've seen this like this, you know. Yeah, something shifted. It shifted. And you, yeah, nah. You know what I mean? Soulmate, opposition, twin flame. Like, yeah, nah. Give me more with this manifestation. Again, with that temperance. Something was covered. Yeah, family. Opposition. Somebody was a opposition when it came to your family. It's something about a contract. Yeah. You manifesting a family, you healing and manifesting a family. It's somewhere, again, something is locked in with this fairness. Look, you have emotional pain. By tradition. It's something with you marrying into some heathens. Like, baby. That's somebody's ancestor. Look. Health concern coming up. Somebody got some type of health concern going on. See, so I'm getting different scenarios with this. It's like somebody might find, look, confusion, illusion. About something ending. Somebody might have some type of mental health issues going on. I'm no doctor, you know what I mean? But again, with that blackout energy. And some with somebody having some type of mind fog and being brokenhearted. Again, having some type of emotional pain about the way that they conform to how their family felt. because they manifested some shit that they didn't want. And what was covered, you know, is that you was highly intuitive when it came to this group of people you already was on. You knew what was going on. And now somebody bound to that unfair ass status, that unfair ass, you know what I mean, the way that they presented themselves. They bound to, they got to look themselves in the mirror. That's what that is. They guilty, baby. You got a rich guy, King of Pentacles here, unexpected money, divination, obsession. Somebody might be obsessed with going to a reader or something like that in order to figure out how to balance something out, right? But it's also something where it's something with somebody being obsessed. It's obsession when it came to, you know what I mean, this position. This individual, though, they really confused by this ending. Something ended. It's something about them being able to cause weaknesses, illnesses, anything like that as well, too. Did I finish all them scenarios when I was telling you? I don't know. Yeah. Either way it go, like, it's something with these skills, these gifts that you have moving forward. And being able to manifest this abundance, right? This opportunity, this is still going to give me like your divine inheritance. It has a lot to do with your ability to go in and give and receive messages. Something that's ending with a King of Pentacles energy. Give me more with this. High honor in the reverse. So somebody lost their honor. They don't have high honor. And that's karma. Somebody is definitely being deemed as being seen like mentally, emotionally unstable. Somebody is definitely off. And we got real love in the reverse. So some shit is definitely not real love when it comes to this highly intuitive person. Somebody ain't got no high honor. They ain't got no high honor. And again, they feel a certain type of way about it. They don't like your ass. Ice King energy. This might have something to do with a King of Swords or something like that, that you was in some type of partnership with. Give me more with this King of Swords. Who is he? You got occupation here. Give me more on this occupation. What is this? Somebody manifested some type of emotional pain. When it came to their family or something like that. It's really it's some type of diagnosis or something like that. Yup. And somebody lied. It's something about having to heal from some type of falsified, it's a false narrative. Somebody lied about a gift, first of all. When it came to some type of contract or something like that with a family dynamic, somebody lied about a gift when it came to this star or something like that. And when it comes to this emotional pain or this health concern, somebody is really confused. Give me more with this, though, because I want this to be breaking down. Oh, 43. Self-love. Give me more with the self-love. Destruction in the reverse. One more. Or two. Bliss in the reverse. And Flying Monkey came out with that. Okay. So somebody is not happy, right? It's something where somebody needs some type of help or something like that. Because it's some type of addictions or something that's causing some type of health concern, right? And it seems like you choosing self-love or something like that. Or you actually choosing, you know, to heal. You know, it's something about you learning self-discipline. You know, it actually caused some type of emotional pain for this individual who wanted you to conform to society's norms. Because it seems like, again, it's something about you being a gift. This star-like quality, you having some type of ability of renewal, this rebirth, restore faith, you know, type energy when it comes to this family. It's something, again, where somebody handed, it's like tradition. It's tradition. And you finally took your power back. Yep. And somebody gave some type of false narrative. They lied, you know, on this star. They lied on some type of connection or something like that. When it came to this manifesting, this healing, you know. And you got like somebody's occupation or position moving forward. You know what I mean? That was more so being covered. Which is justice, though. The truth of a situation coming out, cause and effect, when it comes to this Ice King energy that you may have been in some type of loving partnership with. It's something with you knowing that this person was dark, toxic. Again, these different addictions, this lustful energy, somebody having issues when it comes to temptation, all type of shit, you know. And with this, look, conversation in the reverse, shit that they wasn't saying, but you knew it. Right, Jezebel energy. Somebody was a whore and they like dealing with whores, you know. It was a bop around energy, period. And with this real love in the reverse, something wasn't real love. You have to release yourself from that soft node ass energy. Something was toxic. It was bondage. And it's something about a group of people's perception, the way that they was viewing the situation. It's like you was imprisoned to a position of low honor. You know, it's like you didn't have no authority. You didn't have no rank. You was like push around energy. Again, with the flying monkey. Look. Bandwagon jumper type shit. You have to heal that, is what it is. And with this conversation in the reverse, you know, it's like you ain't speaking about your forward movements. You ain't speaking about nothing. Somebody lied about your position. They lied about this gift that you got when it came to this self-love. And now they trying to hold off because shit being destroyed for them and they're not happy. They fucking confused. Well, bitch, you lied. The fuck do you mean? Don't you understand that that was an illusion to begin with? Right. Divination. Somebody didn't say something to a reader. What's going on with this reader? What they didn't say. Voodoo. Occupation voodoo. So somebody said that you did voodoo in order to get your gifts. Mature woman. False narrative. That might have been somebody motherfucking mama or something like that. Bitch didn't know what she was talking about is what it is. But understand that this hoe ain't got no rank when it comes. Earth angel. Correction, bitch. Them gifts was handed down from the divine. What is that? North Node energy. Yeah, bitch. Difference in bloodline, hoe. Respected. Period. What's going on with this mature woman? Right. Conflict with this reader and this gift. Yeah, bitch. Ooh, I don't know why. Hey, it's like, cause it's making like, bitch, what you mean? Somebody got some type of conflict and they want to cause a sudden change when it comes to the self-love of this reader, because it seemed like somebody reading their motherfucking ass properly. And see, the thing is, this person has issues with accepting accountability. Yeah. Everybody done got a reading that doesn't expose some shit that they did not want to hear, but you still giving choices to either move forward, face that shit, or act like it don't exist. You can pretend if you want to, but bitch, yes, like I said, it was an illusion the whole time. Look, reader in the this reader is telling somebody that they not ascending. They not ascending. They got conflict when it comes to this gift because they didn't ascend, baby. They didn't choose self-love. As a matter of fact, you chose self-love and did not choose them. It took your motherfucking power back. So whatever little pretend progress that they thought that they had made, that shit was shut up and done too. They being seen for exactly who they are. Yep, somebody is not, you know what I mean, a star, right? Legal in the reverse, baby. That's illegal. Illegal. Somebody didn't ascend due to illegal activities. No, bitch, you did not play your cards right. You did not follow rules, regulations. You act like you could do whatever the fuck it is that you wanted to do. So here, this is what you get. A motherfucking mud pie. No, bitch, you baked this for years. You're gonna eat it. Right, karma. This reader is telling somebody about karma. And they don't like that shit. They don't like it. This individual want to go to a reader that's going to tell them what the fuck they want to hear, not what's going on. And it's like it just is what it is. This flying monkey not talking to this reader. Because it's something about somebody was trying to get a person to do some type of spell work or something like that on a mature woman in order to cause conflict. To stop this ascending illegally. And that's why the fuck they getting karma. Somebody tried to intervene in God's plan, be a third party. Remember I said, latch on, yeah, nah, bitch, you a baby demon. You supposed to stay where you rightfully supposed to stay at. Somebody is getting casted out. That demon too, like straight purgatory energy. Like somebody gonna have to endure whatever punishment it is that they done built for themselves in order to get their lesson. If they don't get it, then they get that ass toe off for eternity. You hear me? You got ending, switch flip first, and we got a nice guy. Actual money, rich guy. So some type of blockages or roles is ending when it comes to a nice guy energy. It's been a turn of events to somebody's access. They have come to a blocked road, a closed road while they was on their travel. And it's something about, you know, it's causing delays not only to an individual because this nice guy energy is the King of Cups. And when it comes to this actual money, it's something about, you know, again, the scales being balanced out. It's something ending with this King of Pentacles energy. This is making me feel like somebody is being demoted. They lied and they pretended like they had some type of emotion or compassion, faith, understanding, whatever it is, baby, guidance, light in order to get some type of actual money, but it was unfair, which is why this shit is ending with this King of Pentacles status. Whatever stability, whatever generosity that they felt like they was able, you know what I mean? Yeah, nah, somebody thought they had reached that was invisible, baby. That's all. Right, thoughts in the reverse. They didn't even think that this shit was gonna change like this. They didn't think that they was gonna need your help. Look, love offer in the reverse, baby. That's why they didn't give it to you. Somebody didn't even give you compassion, didn't even give you understanding. That was completely unfair, unjust, told lies, secretive, you know, all of that shit. And then present it to you like this, like a King of Cups. Nice guy, like they had some type of authority. They had some type of love, you know, like they had some type of ability to lead. Giving straight false leader. This just like a daddy that don't fucking do nothing but want to be respected as being like a father. Bitch, what's going on with this? High Priestess energy. It's some type of inner knowing that you already had when it came to somebody's intentions, their motives, their fake ass facade that they was wearing, making it seem like they a nice guy. Yeah, you knew somebody wanted some money. You knew this bitch was broke, is what it is. And not only broken on a motherfucking financial level, but this bitch was broke emotionally. This bitch was broke mentally. This bitch was broke. They just was broke. That's what was causing the conflict when it came to you ascending, right? Expectation, and you got unbothered. It's something about you being unbothered by whatever the fuck it is that's ending. When it comes to these mass motives, somebody lacking direction, you know, somebody being insecure, these harsh truths that they got, you don't give a fuck. You hear me? Because with this expectation, a motherfucker know that karma is karma. Not to even say that they're almost sure. They're absolutely 150,000% sure that these is the results of the goofy ass actions that they was taking. They'll probably never admit it to nobody. Exactly. That's what I'm saying with this surprise energy. Really taken aback. Yeah, no. The only thing that they fucking surprised about is the fact that you actually healed. That was unexpected. Coming from a person, they don't know how to fuck to heal. So, of course, naturally, can't nobody else heal either. Karmic fam in the reverse. See, somebody wouldn't even thinking that you wasn't karmic. They wouldn't even thinking that you may have been divine. That's why they didn't give you this offer. Yeah, they thought you was toxic, see? And they was looking for the actual money is what it is. That's the truth of the situation. Earth angels, see? They wanted to present to you like this soulmate energy, mirror your energy. Because they knew you was this high priestess. They knew you had this rank. They knew you had this gifts. They knew that you operate in the upright. So, of course, they couldn't let you know all the dirty, crummy shit that they was doing. See, look, Jezebel and abuse. Somebody tried to present you like you was a Jezebel. You was an earth angel high priestess, and they tried to present you like you was a Jezebel in order to abuse you when it came to these finances. And they was completely unbothered because they was almost sure, you know, that you were going to no hate, like you were going to heal them, you were going to help them, you were going to forgive them, you were going to be naive, you was gonna put yourself on that back burner is what it is. Look, death magic. See, somebody wanted to put an end to, you know, like this unbothered energy that you in. Something about your connection, your ability to go in and receive. And see, they was almost sure that they had done that. Stopped your ability to move on. Animosity in the reverse. Evil eye in the reverse. Endings in the reverse. See, they thought that with this death magic, again, they was almost sure that they had opened up some type of pathways for themselves over time, right? And they wasn't evil eyeing you for that very fact, right? That's why they surprised now. They super surprised. Because not only are you still not karmic, you ain't got no animosity, you know, but your actual money ain't going nowhere. Your shit ain't moving. Straight earth angel status. It's something about a Jezebel abusing somebody to... Okay, this is just strange. Either way it goes, sweetheart, Queen of Cups energy when it comes to the unexpected money. Somebody who's mentally, emotionally unstable needs you to heal them since you done stepped into your North Node energy and you got access to all of these different spiritual gifts with this divinity, this pathway. Somebody is obsessed with you. It may very well be them, the third party, all the other people who they've included in on their bullshit. Because see, it's something with you actually inspiring people. Somebody like viewing you and being filled with joy. Look, because they awakening to the fact of your energy. Your shit that cook. Yeah, they waking up to your energy. I promise you. It's like a first time high. But I can't even say a first time. Well, yeah. You gave somebody some type of boost the first time. But it's like, it's, you know how like if they say they be chasing a high. It's like somebody got a new high to chase now, baby. Some done progressed even more, done elevated even more. Okay, Pisces. Well, look, that was your read, baby.